Good morning, Fontana Dam. There's our water source and our charging station and our trash can. And there's a nice picnic area outside of the shelter here. Good morning, Fontana Lake. This road was the AT. And there is another blaze. And fresh ground.
Yeah, I got it. I was the last one. Yeah, I got it. I got really lucky.
This is the AT, y'all. This is an emergency spillway for the dam. Right here. Continuing to walk, and we'll be walking across the dam. Visitor Center, Appalachian Foot Trail, Georgia to Maine. The road is closed, but it'll allow foot traffic. There is actually a hiker detour over here at Fontana Dam. Hiker detour could bring us down here. The Fontana Dam Visitor Center is closed until April. It is still closed for the winter. I'll be walking across that in a second. It's real interesting. We go, construction zone. Look at that little island of trees there. That's so interesting. Ah, very gorgeous. Hello, it is Dick the Eagle, and I am walking across the Fontana Dam. And it is day 16 here in the Appalachian Trail. Chance of rain today, 90% chance of rain. It has been sprinkling and showering. There's a very good chance I'll be caught in a rainstorm at some point along the day, but it's not supposed to be constant, so I decided to hike out. So, I am Stick. I go by Stick on Trail, and I am hiking northbound on the Appalachian Trail from Springer Mountain, Georgia to Mount Katahdin, Maine. And today we are going to hike as far as the weather will allow us to. We'll stop at the first shelter, which is 12 miles out if we have to. Or if we feel good and the weather's looking great, we'll continue on. It's a play it by ear kind of day, but I didn't know what I would do sitting out waiting for the weather to come today. So I want to hike, I want to walk, at least get some miles in, even if it's not a big day. So we'll at least go 12 miles to the Molly Ridge shelter, and we'll see what we're doing from there. There's the Fontana Dam, and there's a white blaze, y'all. Entering Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Yay! And we still have a paved AT. Is the AT paved the rest of the way to Maine? All right, we're about to leave this road. It's kind of funny, they paved it to the end here and then it becomes another trail. We go this way. Molly's Ridge, only 9.9. Onward northbound. And here, my friends, is where we place our permit. Maintain a distance of 50 yards from bears. Treat water always. AT Thru-Hikers, deposit permits here. By the way, good news, y'all. My blisters on both heels from day 3, climbing up Blood Mountain with my hiking boots on, all gone. My trail runners are fantastic, and I've got no problems with my feet right now, so yay. You guys, I see my first bear. I see the first bear I've seen on the Appalachian Trail. Ah! Somebody dropped a gummy bear. So you all, it's been raining. We just had a pretty good shower. It's let up now, so I took my phone out to record. You know, you haven't truly experienced the AT till you hike in the rain, right? Maybe. There were some people, a lot of people who were debating at the shelter. There were like 20 of us there at the Fontana Dam shelter last night. And we were all debating about whether to head out today or not. Some are zeroing at the shelter. Some are zeroing in Fontana Village. And a few of us decided to check out. So here we are. And I think I'll be grateful to have had some miles, even if it's not a big day, some miles done versus no miles. Especially if it's this like this. I can deal with a passing heavy shower if the rest of the day is just like sprinkling like it is now. I'm good. So far, the Great Smoky Mountains are very smoky. More like foggy, but smoky sounds better. We've been doing quite a bit of gradual uphill today, which I expected, ascending into the Smoky Mountains. So not too bad. It has spurts of rain and then slows down. So not too bad either. Even a little bit refreshing. So we'll keep this gradual climb going. And once we're up there, I think it should be a little bit easier. Still going up, but a pretty nice graded trail here. Good water source if I needed water. But I filled up downtown at the Hilton. Downtown. Ah. The Great Smoky Mountains. Up, up, and away into the fog. That path goes up to a lookout on top of Shuckstack Mountain, but there's not going to be a lookout today. So, AT. Appalachian Trail, Fontana Dam 3.7 in almost 2.5 hours. So a little bit slower, but there was a lot of up. Slower than my 2-mile pace. Here's the last Cove Trail and the 20-mile trail. I wonder how long the 20-mile trail is. Here we are. Great Smoky Mountains National Park. It's beautiful even with all the fog, isn't it? I think so. Nice flat trail, but careful when you see pricker bushes right in the middle of the trail. When you don't want to touch them, use your trekking poles to move them off to the side so that you can safely pass. What was your trail name?
Bushman.
Oh, Bushman, I met you.
Yeah.
It's good to see you again. You caught up. That's a pretty recent break. always more up to do.
When somebody who starts on March 1st flies past you in the Smokies, he's on day 9. I'm like, well, you're going fast. But it's okay. We can take our time out here, or we can go fast. Whatever you want to. Hike your own hike.
One thing I want to note real quick is that if you go fast, you're hiking fast through all the bad weather days, which is fine if it's good for you. But by going slower on the bad weather days and doing less miles, I've caught the great views on the good weather days. And I like that. I think that's a good thing because I want to enjoy it out here. And I enjoy hiking so much more on the fair weather days when I have the gorgeous views rather than just hiking through rain and fog. So why not do what I enjoy more often than walking through the rain? Here's a fairly recent big fall. You can tell it's recent because of the fresh wood and the crack. It's still raining, drizzling off and on. It goes back and forth between drizzling and steady rain, etc., etc. Not terrible, but I'm not gonna push it too far today. Gregory Bald Trail. This is Appalachian Trail. We have come 6.8 miles since the Fontana Dam. Not bad when it's wet and kind of gross out here. Yeah, 3.1 Tamale Ridge Shelter. Not bad. It is 12:15 and I left Fresh Grounds breakfast. Blueberry pancakes again was amazing at about 8:30. So we've done just about 7 miles in a little less than 4 hours. With it uphill, that's not bad. Parts of this are now becoming like walking in a mud pit. It's just getting very, very muddy on the tread where the trail is right now. And it's making it slippery, which means that I have to go slower. Also, there's not very many blazes in the national park. There's a few, but for the most part, at every intersection of trails, they have a sign that says Appalachian Trail this way. And I don't know about you, but when I've been walking on the trail for a long time without any white blazes, I'm like, I better still be on the right trail. I better have taken the right trail. So I check far out, thank you far out, and confirm that yes, I am on the trail. There's just very few blazes out here. So the trails are obvious because you have the tread, but you do miss the white markers after a while. This trail is literally a gully of mud. Hello, little bird. Are you walking northbound too? Are you walking northbound too? So we stopped for a lunch break over here at the, whatever this shelter is called, the first shelter in the national park. And I met, what's your name?
Fireman.
Fireman. So great to have a little bit of break from the walking and the rain, and we're refueled for the next 3 miles to the next shelter. So thank you. Great to meet you. We'll keep on trekking. Alrighty, leaving the covered tarp shelter behind me. There's bear cables out here and firemen and boogie. So that was a much needed stop. I needed to refuel my body with some food. Now I'm a little cold because the temperatures are dropping really quickly and it is wet and rainy. So I'm gonna push the 3 miles to the next shelter, spend about 30 minutes here at this shelter. And yeah, I'm feeling cold. So it's 2:45 and the next shelter is down off the hill a little bit. Might be a little bit warmer, but it's lows in the 20s tonight. So once I actually decide that I'm gonna stop, I'm just gotta get in my sleeping bag and such. But it's not currently raining. We just had a passing rain shower while I was at the shelter. So I'm glad I wasn't hiking through that. But you get warmer when you're walking. So I'm walking again. All right, y'all, so those who don't know what it means, don't worry about it. But those who do, you know what it is. And I'll just say right now, my brown blazing streak has ended. Lovely trail, foggy. I'm having a great day. Feel much better after I stop at that last shelter and ate something and drank some water. So it's still spitting rain, but it's not bad. So I'm glad I came out here today, even though there's been points where it's been a little miserable, especially as I was approaching that shelter because I hadn't taken a break in 12 miles from when I had begun from Fontana Dam to that shelter. That break at that shelter was all I needed to continue on at least 3 more miles to this next shelter. And when I get there, I'll see if I want to continue on 3 miles beyond that to the following shelter, because there's this 6 mile period or 6 mile stretch where there are 3 shelters, each 3 miles apart from one another. So it'll be a play it by ear thing.
Same. How far is the next shelter?
I haven't looked how far the next shelter is yet.
Yeah, I'll look at it in a minute.
I will too. But that is raining. So I'm wet. I'm walking in the rain, but it's okay. We did like 15 miles today, right, Ragnar?
I think so.
Yeah.
I'll double check that.
This is the shelter. It's really nice, double decker. There's a lot of wood here, and there's some benches here. So this is Russell Field Shelter.
What are you trying to hang up? I can hang it up with that shirt.
We almost didn't walk out today. We were thinking of staying at the Fontana Hills for an extra night and not coming out here into the Smokies till Sunday tomorrow, but we're glad we came out today. Made this progress. It was good. Got a little wet, but it was fun, and now we're here. So let's keep on trekking. We'll do this again tomorrow in the good weather. We are here at the Russell Field Shelter. Ragnar is here with me and a few section hikers who are here as well. So it's been awesome day of hiking today in the rain. We had some wet weather today, but it was sprinkling for most of the day, and then we got a few downpours, especially at the end there. So happy to be here, changed our clothes, because you don't want to stay in wet clothes, especially when it's cold out like it is today and like it will be tonight. It will be going down into the 20s tonight, so always changing a nice warm dry clothes so that you don't get cold. So we did that, and we're just having some dinner now. We're having cooking, and then we'll get in our sleeping bags for the night and tackle the morning. Tomorrow should be a nice weather day. The sun should come out, but there is a chance of some icing and possibly snow later. We'll see what we wake up to, but we'll be wary of the ice when we wake up in the morning. So today was day 16. We did 15 miles today, and tomorrow we will try for a bigger day and get to Klingman's Dome for sunset, see if we can do that. So for now, remember to always embrace the journey and happy trails. Happy trails, everyone.